Hello everyone and welcome back to Najd Jihad. I am Robot Genie and yeah, let's just jump right back in here. We're attacking Karakoinlu uh, because they insulted us by still existing. And yeah, we're gonna try to create more of Iraq out of them. Iraq has 4 more provinces here, these 4, and we're gonna try to get those. We probably can't get them all in one war. They tend to be really expensive. And I'm quickly running out of Diplo points. So there's that problem too. Oh, sorry. Oh. So that's 50% war score, but at least I'm not spending diplomatic points on it. That's good. And then, oh, just over. Just over. It's a little bit too much. That's alright, we'll do that. Oh, I wonder, maybe I can take one of these provinces and just core it myself. I don't have the diplomatic power to enforce that. Aha! Yep, right. Oh, there's Iraq. Cool. Now we're going to have to take a little bit of a break from conquest here because we are out of diplomatic points. And we get 2 more guys to core. So, just Persia, so much. We get another tons of months left. Now, if we start one of these guys, they're going to supersede Persia when we're out of points. So they'll finish first. I think I actually want that because we're actually wasting 2 per month anyway by having too many. So we're going to annex Bahmanas, and then we're going to annex Janpur also. So we got 3 guys annexing right now. We're going to have no diplomatic power for the foreseeable future. It's quite alright. Now I wonder if I can kill Armenia, because that is the war goal. Well, no, because full annexation is going to cost me. So I'm really kind of stuck here, not being able to do anything because of diplomatic power. So we're going to continue to focus on it, maybe not spend all of our diplomatic power as early as we did last time. Alright, gain 1 stability, that's great. I want to see the Ottomans not have an heir. Who are we? Who does the Ottomans want us to fight? They want to attack Hungary, who's allied with Corsica, Brandenburg, Naples, and Russia. Austria is defender of the faith. Russia took over, Austria didn't come in. Austria is pretty big over here. I mean, obviously, France is probably the bigger issue. Prussia also exists. But Russia is really big. They've taken over a lot of this area here, which is a pretty high base tax. Up here doesn't really matter so much. Kazan is still going strong, which is interesting. Surprising. Right. Why do I have it paused? I don't know. It's just what I normally do. But I should really just keep it running because we're not doing anything super interesting. Well, at least this one's only a 12 and this one's a 19, so those 2 will be done, and then we'll get this one. How many Diplo points are we making per month? We're making 7. If our ruler would die, we would be making 9. That would be better. Fair dealing. An empire with colonies and vassals resembles a rowdy family, and it takes a firm but fair hand to keep everything in line. Recent policies have won the admiration of our subject nations and bring all of us closer together. I love you guys. Plus 50 relations to all my subjects. Oh god. Oh, I'm missing a rival, but it's not telling me that. It didn't tell me that. Who's no longer a valid rival? The Timurids weren't. I can't add a rival while I'm at war, right? Well, I really wish I had that extra PowerPoint because it'd be nice to have 8. Really want to finish killing the Timurids too. So which one is this one? Is it going into when? Which one is the diplomatic points going into? This is just all unnecessary evil at this point. I mean, I got to integrate these things. I should have saved up more diplomatic power to start. But damage was done when I took the technology. Tech was probably worth it. I just could have waited. I guess I could actually help fight in this war. Maybe. Wow. Oh, they're occupied by Ukraine? Who's Ukraine allies with, anyway? Allied with the Livonian Order, Bohemia, and Austria. That's not a bad alliance. Oh, and they're in our war, in that war on our side. Scandinavia is fighting Russia and winning. That's happening. Yeah. Scandinavia is kicking Russia's butt. That's cool. Scandinavia doesn't get a lot of manpower or units, really. So it's kind of surprising. I bet if we look at their force limit here, let's keep it running. If we look at their force limit here, I bet that it's not that impressive. Yeah, here's Scandinavia down here at like 9th. They only got 50. Force limit's only 50. You know, they have a large area, but not a ton of force limit. Not a ton of manpower either. At least for a country that size. I mean, if you're one of the small guys over here like the Hansa, you're not going to be fielding a 50-person army, so... But then again, you don't own all of Scandinavia, so you shouldn't be. And here's Russia. Here's Russia. Here's Russia sitting in one province and taking attrition. Oh no, now they're over here. Yeah, we'll gain army tradition. You know what, speaking of that, while we're sitting here doing nothing, maybe I should roll a general or two with our high. Wow, those were really terrible generals. We'll roll one more. We'll kick out that guy. And then, yeah, I can only have 2 leaders, so we're gonna get rid of... Oh, who don't we want? This guy. And this guy. Just thought I'd reroll when I had the army tradition. Those are really actually pretty shitty generals for 100 army tradition. I should get better generals, but I don't want to just keep on rerolling. I need my military power for other things. Plus, we're doing well enough without super good generals anyway. Against the Ottomans, they'll be useful, because the Ottomans have a 6-4. That's what offensive ideas will get you. But we're not going to take offensive. We're probably going to take defensive. I was thinking about it, and I've been back and forth on it, and I think I'm going to end up taking defensive, because let's look at it. I think the reason I'm going to end up taking it is because of the land attrition minus 25. I think is really good, especially for the areas that we're in. And everything else is just really kind of a bonus. The yearly army tradition is nice. Like, there's other stuff that's nice in here, but I'm thinking that the land attrition minus 25% is really good. The reinforcement speed is really good too. So, almost annexed Persia. Yeah, so I don't mind seeing my enemies beat the crap out of each other. I'm just not getting involved. I mean, the Ottomans are quote-unquote my allies. I mean, sure, yes, they're kind of my allies. But not really. Not really. I'm going to have to kill them. I'm just kind of letting it sit around. I'm kind of hoping that I can claim their throne, but you know, at some point I'm gonna have to just attack them. Our religious unity is well, it's like always above 100% because we get plus 25% religious unity, but we're really getting rid of the heretics here. We gotta get rid of these Coptic guys. We gotta make our way down here. We gotta make our way up here and purge the Catholics out of our lands. Just dreading the corin cost up here. Oh, gold rush. All right. Didn't really need more money. Gotta say, didn't really need more money. Yeah, we get 2 more administrative techs, and we'll be able to yeah, 2 more admin techs, and we can what can we do? We can get a new idea, but it's gonna be a military idea, and to be honest, it doesn't look like we're making enough military points at the moment where that's a good idea, but hopefully that'll pick up. I mean, we'll go and focus on that. Just gonna focus on diplomatic until we, at least until we integrate all these guys. Because we're doing some real heavy integration right now. You know, now might have not been a bad time for that policy, but we're almost done. So I'm still not convinced it would have been worth it. But then again, we were converting for like 7 years at least out of it, so it probably would have been. And yeah, Persia's gonna exist soon. Well, not gonna exist soon. Alright. I'm getting people leaving the coalition and stuff because we're sitting here, which is also good. That's actually really good. We're also moving into areas now where they're not going to care that we're attacking. Let's improve relations with Tibet. Now, Persia was full of heretics, so we're gonna convert them all. Alright, look at that. The humanist ideas at work. We already accept their culture. Awesome. Wow. Some expensive mercenaries that Persia had. Everyone is tearing apart Karakoinlu now. Got me to thank for that. We can always nail Ethiopia too. That's someone we want to kill. It's gonna take a couple of wars to break them down. Ottomans are calling me against Spain. Spain and Austria. Whoa. As you can see, lots of colony stuff. Whatever, it looks normal. Yeah. We'll take extra aggressive expansion for a while. It looks like we can no longer convert one of these that we're trying to convert, so we should probably stop that. I need to get I need to become pious for a while, I think. Yeah, I think becoming pious is what I need to do for a little while. To convert a couple of these hard to convert provinces. give us an extra 3 missionary strength, so that'll be good. Still waiting on integrating. Lots of integration needs to happen. Oh, just noticed that these guys are off in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if this is going to bring us up to our force limit. Force limit's 154. Not bad. Got all the missionaries working overtime. Got 5 of them. They're all working hard. No, we're still going to lose piety. I don't want to lose 25 admin power. There we go. Converting, converting, converting. Converting, annexing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Converting and annexing. Who's in the military coalition against us? Ming. Ming is a pretty big piece of that. Assam apparently doesn't give a crap about anything that we did. I'm gonna have to eat a lot more of the Timurids. Like all of them. In many wars. And Ming. So in Ming there's actually ooh, what's this? Gain 1 stability and 50 diplomatic power, or 50 prestige and 50 diplomatic power. Well, we want stability. But yeah, inside of Ming there's actually 2 non-existent huge what is it? States, countries. So Shan, Shan, Shun, Zhou, and Shan. Or maybe Shan is just down here. What we really want is Zhou, I guess. I guess I was wrong about that to begin with. So Zhou and, or Zhu, maybe? I don't know. And Shun. Shun covers like this. Zhu is like this. And then Ming's in the middle, so we can get those 2 huge vassals. So we're going to work towards that too. One at a time. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I need to pick a new rival, but now I'm in war again. Oh, I can probably declare war on those guys. And I can probably declare war here too, because we're about to finish integrating and we're going to have enough stuff. We have enough stuff to do that. Yep. Enough diplomatic points. That's what I was... That's the stuff. That's the stuff and things I was thinking about. Well, wait, we don't want that mercenary. We'll take an extra cannon. Like I have like no other units. Probably not. Poor Janpur get destroyed. We get these random ships everywhere. This guy can protect Basar. Wow, I own a lot of trade nodes. I control a lot of trade nodes. Oddly, I'm collecting from one that isn't... I don't have a ton of control over. We really got to get down here too. Take out that trade node. That'd be good. Good for us. Oh, right, we're going to declare war on the Mamelukes, too. I don't have a Casus Belli. Right. I guess maybe we want to declare war on Ethiopia as well. After. And steal some of their provinces. I don't want to make them a protectorate, because that's not the goal of what we're doing. It's to get 500 provinces, so not as protectorates, you know, like own 500 provinces, so. I played these guys in Rajas of India. It was super fun. Took over India. That was a really fun nation to start at. Buddhist with 5 counties. Kind of cool. That was, I think that was the first game of CK2 that I was able to actually... I haven't played anyone from 867 to the end, but that I was actually able to play like without saves coming and and do well. It's taken me a long time to figure that game out. Well, put it that way. I'm definitely better at EU4 than either any of the 4 games between Hearts of Iron. Ming left. Between Hearts of Iron, Victoria 2, EU4, and CK2. I'm probably the best at this game. But I'm figuring out CK2. It's like once you know it, you can do pretty well. You just gotta get past the initial hurdles and you can basically take over the world. I think it's probably easier to take over the world in Crusader Kings 2 than it is in EU4. I haven't even tried a world conquest in EU4. It's just... I don't know. At this point, I might be good enough where I could probably do it. I would feel confident doing it if I did it as like... I think maybe like England would be a good choice because you could take France right away and then you'd probably become the emperor of the HRE by vassalizing a couple guys, and then you know, and then you could integrate the Holy Roman Empire. You know, the fact that you conquered all of Europe in like in a couple of years is, I think, what it would be the big key. And Great Britain always kind of owns the colonization thing too, so those two things are kind of the pain for me, and I feel like after that, yeah, you could probably just go out from there. But something like the Ryukyu start is, man, that's pretty absurd. I mean, I can see how, like, I mean, after a few starts, I could probably get a decent start going, but still, going from that out would be pretty hard, because I feel like it's a little bit, it's like all about Europe, in my opinion. And if you're a lower, especially with the new westernization, where you basically can't westernize if you're a non-western tech and you're too big by the time it gets over there, or by the time you get the option, it's just going to be really painful to take Europe. You're going to get these coalitions and stuff. You got to really start in like 1600 because there's going to be a lot of coalitions. You got to kind of slowly take it, or just constantly break truce, and maybe that's the only way to do it. But anyway, this looks like an end of the episode, so if you're liking this series, make sure to like and or subscribe to my channel, and have a good day.